This is Hannibal here from thehannibaltv.com. We are in Smith Falls, Ontario. Great North Wrestling, first ever kids match with the chain. Malenko, the Russian, reminiscent of Nikita Koloff in the right corner. In the left corner, in white and black Zubaz style pants, David Champion. These kids are ready to show their stuff here for Jack Kilby, Great North Wrestling, EVP, President of Great North Wrestling, and the Championship Committee. Malenko, the Russian, is challenging David Champion to a test of strength here to start things off. Don't forget the next Great North Wrestling event, November 4th, Renfrew, Ontario, featuring new Great North Wrestling champion, the Magnum, another youngster, 17 years old, taking on Rene Dupree. Blood Hunter and Jeremy Prophet also on that card, as we see a beautiful neck bridge by David Champion. Backslide attempt by Malenko, but Champion reverses it into a beautiful headlock. Some nice technical display here by David Champion, as well as Malenko, the Russian, all the way from Russia here to Smith Falls, Ontario. I don't know if there's ever been a Russian in Smith Falls. We're out in the country here. The main thing in Smith Falls is a weed plant called the Tweed Weed Plant, as we see a Hurricane Rana attempt here. David Champion spinning like a helicopter, sends Malenko, the Russian, flying, follows it up with a textbook drop kick. David Champion fired up. Malenko taking a breather on the outside. By this The Hannibal TV sign. Malenko tries to pick up, Malenko pulls David Champion's neck right across that second rope. Don't forget, speaking of The Hannibal TV, subscribe to The Hannibal TV on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at The Hannibal TV. We're also on Twitch at Great North Wrestling, as Malenko laying the boots and fists to David Champion right now, showing the viciousness of this ruthless Russian. Crowd is certainly behind David Champion here. The referee has to watch this rule breaking here by Malenko, the Russian. We're seeing fish hooking, hair pulling. These are just kids. You got to be more careful with the rules in these matches. We don't want anyone getting seriously hurt. More fish hooking now. The referee giving him to the count of 5. Malenko throws him down like a sack of garbage. Picking David Champion up by the hair now. Going for what appears to be a suplex. Flips him over into some type of submission hold. He's got the front face locking. He's cranking on it, putting tremendous pressure on the mid-back of David Champion. The crowd is trying to get behind Champion now. He's whipped down to the ground. Pinfall attempt too. No, not quite. Malenko almost had him there early on. Malenko is showing some frustration. He's going to have to stay on David Champion if he wants to win this one. He's mounting Champion now. Can't quite see what he's doing with the long hair, but it appears like a choke because the referee is telling him to stop, and he's pointing his hand at his neck. Lots of rule breaking here by the Russian, who's denying any rule breaking. David Champion is in trouble right now. Getting picked up by the hair again. Launches him off the rope. Clothesline, but David Champion ducks. Crossbody attempt. This is reminding me of Scott Hall right now. It looks like we're going to see a fall-away slam. Yes. Textbook fall-away slam now on David Champion, and Malenko even does the hand wiping a la Razor Ramon. Pinfall now. Maybe the hand wiping took too long because David Champion kicks out. Seeing more frustration now on Malenko. He's going to need to stay on him. These two are very evenly sized. And similar hair, similar builds, very even match. Champion being thrown off the rope now. Ducks the clothesline again. Comes off with a sunset flip. But Malenko has his balance. No. David Champion scoots out. Almost catches him with a backslide, but a huge boot to the jaw from Malenko, the Russian. I hope David Champion still has his baby teeth, because he may have lost some teeth on that one. Malenko kicking him over like a dead piece of roadkill. He's motioning for a fist now, big fist to the throat. The referee's got to pay better attention here. This could be it. 2, no. Just a 2 count. As we see Malenko getting very, very angry. But he is in full control of this match. Picks him up by the hair again, which the ref doing very little to stop. Throws Champion against the rope. Sidewalk slam attempt. No. David Champion reverses it. Big clothesline now to Malenko, and Champion is getting a second wind here. Punch right to the face sends Malenko down to the canvas. Champion's fired up with a beautiful spin kick. Hits him right on the kisser. He's taken a lot of time here with the pin. I don't know if it's going to be too much. Yes, too much time, but impressive kick. The crowd is fired up. Champion is fired up. Picking up Malenko now. Spin kick to the belly. Hits the ropes. Neck breaker. Somersault style neck breaker. Now he's calling for the top rope. We haven't seen anything off the top from these kids yet. Champion's trying to get the crowd behind him, and they are fully behind him. So you see, you can call him the Zebra Kid in these colors. Beautiful crossbody. Malenko barely kicks out. Great height on that crossbody from David Champion. Now both men, as we approach 10 minutes, are feeling the worse for wear at this point. This has been a very physical and acrobatic match up to this point. Champion's measuring him. Malenko ducks, going for possibly an F5. No, gut breaker, I would say. That knee went right to the gut from a F5 position, but it wasn't enough to finish David Champion. I think it knocked the wind out of him, though. Malenko is really frustrated now because he has done so much to David Champion, but he's just not giving up. Both of these men want to impress the Great North Wrestling Championship Committee. Super kick right to the nose of Malenko. Champion now possibly going for another Hurricanrana. No. I've never seen, that was almost a massive sit-up. Full Nelson pin. God, full Nelson German suplex right on his head. These kids are resilient. The amount of punishment these kids have taken, considering how small they are, is amazing. David Champion is down. He might have got a stinger in his neck there. Malenko, the Russian, taking his time. It looks like he's going for his chain. The referee sees him, but maybe at this point he doesn't care about winning. He's tried to win, he can't win. Maybe he just wants to mess up the face of David Champion. He's wrapping it around his fist now. The referee needs to get in there. These are just kids. I mean, that chain could cause serious damage. These kids' necks have not fully developed. The referee's got to get in there and grab this chain, because this could be absolutely disastrous. Malenko is just measuring Champion. Champion ducks. Canadian Destroyer now. Pinfall attempt. 1, 2, 3. David Champion gets the victory after a very hard-fought match. The chain was the demise of Malenko.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Follow us on Twitter